Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We are located in Fredrick, Colorado. My name is Larry Vickers. As we get started this morning, I wanted to tell you about the different types of new Freightliners that we currently have available. We have a couple of 2023s left. We're sitting in one right now. In addition to that, there's the 2024 models that basically look exactly like the 2023s. In addition to that, there's a 2024 Plus, and that includes the Daimler safety package as well as a couple of upgrades on the interior. So there's three types of used trucks. Now right now we are sitting in a 2023 Freightliner M2 106. The conversion is Summit Hauler. So we're going to start today by taking a look at the inside, but let's take a shot directly in front of us, because this shows us a big advantage that the Freightliner has over other tow vehicles. See the visibility that we are allowed to have? Well, that's because of a couple of things. One, we're above traffic. Second of all, it's a huge windshield. And finally, see how we can see out the sides here and on the other side as well. Therefore, we can see things coming up directly ahead and what may be coming on the outsides as well. So that is a big safety advantage Freightliner has over pickups and other mid-size hauler vehicles. Now, the backup camera is located here. If you aren't towing, you can sure leave that on so you can see things coming up behind you as well. Air horn located right here. Now, as we look at the dash, see how it kind of wraps around? So this isn't flat. So if we need to make any type of adjustment, it's very simple to do because all of the buttons are right here. As we take a look at the dash, see how it comes with two air gauges, one here, one there. This is the primary one. All that does is brakes. The secondary one helps with monitor brakes, but also monitors things like the cab, everything else that is air related. So that's what those two specific gauges do. As we come on across, automatic transmission. Right now, we're in neutral with the brake on. When we're ready to start our travels, release the brake, R for reverse, D for drive, and we're on our way. It can be turned into a manual transmission simply by pushing the mode button and using these arrows to adjust your gears. Those arrows also have another purpose. If you press them both at the same time, it's going to tell you what's going on under the hood. Oil life, filters are all good, transmission health is good, and there are no codes. So that's just a nice little tool to have while you're in your travels to make sure everything is working properly. This is the engine brake. Pickups come with an exhaust brake, and that exhaust brake does just that. It restricts the exhaust and therefore slowing the vehicle down. Well, this is a true engine brake. So if you're coming down a sharp decline, you have that set to high, you actually have 360 horses coming back at you. Consequently, everything is safer for you and your family, in addition to the other drivers on the road as well. Cruise control located here. Intermittent marker lights there. This is traction control. This locks the differential. Windows here. This is the dump valve. That releases all the air out of the bed of the truck. So by pushing that, lowers the bed. You would use that when hooking up your trailer. Lower the bed, use your backup camera back right underneath your trailer, put the air back in. All you got to do is jump out and secure things, and you're ready to go. This is rear air conditioning. Conversely, you can blow heat to the back of the cab. It comes equipped with air lines for a trailer. If your trailer requires air, it's ready to go. All you need to do is install and we can do that for you, is install the glad hands. Red Arc trailer brake adjuster located right here. This dial is for the stereo. Climate control here. It comes with a Stinger radio. Pretty self-explanatory. One service we will provide for you is having your Bluetooth hooked up and ready to go by the time you leave the lot. It comes with navigation, Sirius XM radio there. In addition, you can shut that display completely off if you choose to do so. Cup holders here, and as we look at the console, more than adequate storage room there. So now let's jump on outside and take a look. Even though this is a 2023, the warranties do not start until the day of purchase. The warranties are 2 years unlimited miles on the Freightliner, 5-year unlimited miles on the Allison transmission. The conversion is 3 years, 36,000 miles. This truck weighs right around 14,000 pounds and comes with a GVWR of 19,500. As we come on around and take a look directly from in front of the truck, and we'll start at the ground and work our way up. We see tow hooks located right there. The bumper is actually broken into 3 sections. The reason is, if we get into an accident, we can simply swap out one part of the bumper without having to do the entire thing. Aftermarket grille with Summit Hauler badge right there in the middle. It comes with LED headlights. As we go on up and take a look at the hood, it is made of compressed fiberglass. Consequently, it is extremely tough and durable. We had a hailstorm come through that demolished the pickups, but by taking a look at the hood of the Freightliners, you really couldn't tell anything had happened. We go on up, that's the windshield that we discussed when we were on the inside. This simply confirms how large that is and how much visibility the truck offers. And finally, as we go up, a row of orange lights that assist the truck in lighting itself up. As we take a look under the hood, that is the Cummins 8.9 liter engine. It is coupled with the Allison 3200 TRV transmission. This offers 360 horsepower and roughly 1,100 foot-pounds of torque. We see how things are color coordinated. Where we see red, we're going to leave that for Freightliner mechanics. But where we see yellow, such as here and directly across, those are things we can check in pre-trip inspections. Now, for comparing to pickup trucks, there's no doubt that the pickups can tow a lot. There are 500 horsepower pickups out there. But at the end of the day, there's still a pickup. If you look at the size of that engine, say the 6.7 Power Stroke, and compare that to the size of this, it's not even close. So if we project the lifetime of each vehicle, the 1 ton, you can get about 300,000 miles if well maintained. Well, this truck, if well maintained, can get 750,000 miles. So from an economic standpoint, you'll pay a little bit more up front for this vehicle, but you'll go through 2 or 3 pickups by the time you will this. Next, we'll come in and look at the tires. It comes with Michelin 255/80 R 22.5. A unique thing about the Summit hauler conversion is this additional drum. Those are tire balancers. So those come with BBs and a little bit of hydraulic fluid. As you pick up speed and gain momentum, it balances the entire rotating mass. Consequently, things are safer if everything is balanced. Clearly, it makes for a more comfortable ride, and it will extend tire life up to 40%. This truck is stock number 5N230692. As we take a look inside the driver's seat, both driver and passenger are air ride. Those adjustments can be made right here. In addition, they can be heated as well. This is for the lumbar system, so that lets air in and out of the back of the seats. Right here is a kill switch. I realize whoever drives the truck isn't going to use it as a daily driver. It may sit a month or two between uses. So by utilizing this kill switch, that will prolong the life of the batteries. Underneath the steering wheel, we see a small pedal. That is to adjust the steering wheel when sitting in the driver's seat. This is a block heater for people to plug their truck in during the cold months. Under here is one of two 50-gallon fuel tanks. The other one is on the opposite side. As the truck is sitting in rest, as it is now, the fuel balances itself out. However, when you go to fill up your truck, you're going to want to do that independently. The DEF tank is located right beside it, which holds up to 6 gallons. The back seat can be made down into a bed simply by pushing a button. This can come in really handy. This truck is designed to go border to border, coast to coast, that kind of trips. So by having this access, you can drive for several hours, simply pull over, make this down into a bed, take a nap for a little while, and then you're back on the road again. I have checked with the DOT. This does qualify as a bed. It comes with two storage compartments on each side. One here, one a smaller one in back, and the exact same setup on the other side. It comes with 4-inch rails running along the sides. As we take a look directly behind, and we'll start at the top and work our way down. The backup camera is located right there. As we come on down, we see that there's 2 holes already pre-drilled. That's for an additional storage box. We actually have them on site right now. So if you do require more storage, simply let me know and we can have them put on your truck. As we see, the bed is diamond plated. It comes with a trough already cut out. The reason is multiple trade-ins have come in with this all beat up back here. So by eliminating that, makes hooking up your trailer that much simpler. As you can see, it comes with a gooseneck ball already. However, it can easily be converted to a 5th wheel hitch. All we would need to do is add the Hensley hitch. That is a hitch that is on airbags. So since it is on airbags, it basically turns it into air suspension. Well, what does that do for us? One, we won't feel every pothole as we're going up and down the road. Second of all, it will actually prolong the life of your trailer. This is for the Voyager system. That's the same system that the backup camera uses. So if you would like to put more cameras on, you can simply hook them up right here. Right there is the hitch for a bumper pull trailer. As we come around to this side, again, smaller storage compartment in the back, larger one in front. A unique thing that the Summit hauler conversion does is put extra weight over the rear axle, 700 to 800 pounds back there. Because once we look at it from the side, obviously we have more weight here than there. So by putting extra weight there, it helps with a couple of things. One, you're not going to crow hop as you're going up and down the road. It helps prevent hydroplaning if we do hit rain. And finally, it helps with traction if we find ourselves in mud. This view really demonstrates how much room and space is available in this truck. So if you compare that to a pickup, it really isn't a comparison. That, coupled with the fact the Summit hauler conversion has the softest, most comfortable seats on the market today, makes this the most comfortable towing vehicle on the market. As we take a look at the passenger seat, just like the driver's seat from the standpoint that it is air ride with the same adjustments. And under here gives us access to the cab air filters. So as we review, this is a 2023 Freightliner M2 106 with a Summit hauler conversion. If you have any questions, please reach out to me at 303-684-3404. You can email me at larry.vickers@transwest.com, or for more information, simply click on the link below. Thanks for tuning in today.